Yeah, the dubstep dimension. Stop making me hungry. Eating a gallon of butter was the anti-hungry, and how the pie is the hungry. Yeah, I should whip out some of the leftover mac and cheese from Christmas dinner the other day. Your alarm is going off. And just munch that here. Because I'm actually starting to get pretty decently hungry. I wouldn't mind heating up like a bowl of that. That might be pretty good. I can show you like our concoction that we made. Like I can just fill up a bowl and take it down and munch away or something. Make you real jealous. I don't think there's any leftover Brussels sprouts. I would have done some of those as well otherwise. Ah, that old room of mine is the best. Felt like AZ was still here, welcoming me back. The hotel where I reside is so decadent that I can never quite feel relaxed there. You live in a hotel? What? What a surprise you got set up in a plush spot. You come from one fancy family, Ansha. It seems that way. Both her coat and her apron are bespoke, if I'm not mistaken. What about some mac and cheese, and I will grab the cheese slice and summer sausage I brought with me to work. Yeah. Time for everyone to grab some food then in a sec, maybe. You know, and all this craziness, I forgot to ask. Is it really okay for you to hang out here with us all the time, Ansha? Of course. My donut shop is here after all. Ever wonder where those battles for Rogue Megas took place? You actually just got put into hyperspace every time one starred. Source, I made it up, but it's technically true if you think about it. Yeah, it is a whole little pocket dimension there. Well, sure, but I think Lita's still got a point. Don't you need to let the folks back at your hotel know about your donut shop and everything? Not to worry. I've been returning to my hotel at bedtime. A customer? Welcome! Where are you, like, making these donuts? Is there... I assume there's a kitchen in the back or something. We'll never see it. What do your senses tell you, Chandelure? Everyone here is an asshole! Donut shop! I better report back. Target acquired. In Hotel Z. Can we help you with something, Gwen? Not another word, fake fanatic. God, it's like those people that call me fake Pokemon fans. Team MZ! Looks like we've got some strong trainers here. We're gonna battle her? Should we battle both of them? No, Karina, wait. Don't provoke her. I'm not here to battle. I've got real serious business. Will you be needing a room? No! No battles and no rooms! Alright, Laban, we hear you. Perhaps we could discuss this a little more calmly? Calm? Calm? There's no time for calm. At this rate, I'm risking the wrath of Lady Yacinth. It's not gonna be pretty. I think you'll be able to explain the situation better if you take a deep breath. Okay. Lady Yacinth has a close friend whom she deeply respects and admires. The daughter of that friend has been staying at Hotel Rishishime. I was tasked with acting both as bodyguard and babysitter during her stay, but now she's gone. Miss Ansha! Where are you? Well, here, like I said, our mission is complete. I'm leaving now. Oh no, you're not. I've been so worried about Miss Ansha and what Lady Yacinth might do to punish my oversight. Now I'm so stressed, I can't even see straight. I need a Pokemon battle to calm down, but I can't win on my own with my blood pounding like this. I don't see what you expect me to do about that. Come on, 2-on-2, us versus them. I need you on my team so I don't go off the rails. We're gonna keep on battling like the characters throughout the story during this DLC for whatever bullshit Banana Bears reasons, aren't we? Floridans, pick a teammate. Me and Gwen are gonna team up for this one. You're irritating me in a somewhat Ivorish way. But I'll play along if I get to trounce the fake fanatic. Now I'm being dragged into this. Why? Come on, Naveen, you want to help Laban settle down, right? Go get him. Fine, fine. I'll see you all outside. Laban arrives with a bang. A hyperspace mission too. I wonder how many hyperspace missions there are there. But yeah. You gotta be more aggressive about this. Source? You want a source? Bitch, I am the source. Yeah, it does assert dominance, doesn't it? But, ma'am, can you use your inside voice? Yep. Now that you've got the Absolute Z, I've got an important tip for you, Floridans. Mega Evolved Pokemon classified with Z have special characteristics. What? What? Some Mega Evolved Pokemon have a Z added to their names, such as Mega Absol Z and Mega Lucario Z. Or Z if I want to be more Canadian. These Pokemon need less time to fire off moves, but quickly burn through Mega Power in exchange. As a result, they're not as well suited for long battles. But, what, does it just break even? Like, let's say I use my full bar across, like, a regular Mega Evolved Pokemon and a Z Mega Evolved Pokemon. And it does the exact same amount of damage over that time. But I do it faster with the Z ones. Doesn't that mean my DPS is higher and therefore it's better? Or am I missing something here? Or is there some sort of reduction that makes it worse? Because, yeah, if you need less time to fire off moves as well, that is probably quite strong. How many Pokemon have Z in the name for Mega Evolution anyway? Absol, Garchomp, Lucario. What other ones are there? Hold on. I'm gonna have to scroll up a ways at the Pokemon channel. At that one link that I had posted with all the things. It was this. Well, I'm not gonna show it on stream to not, like, spoil what anything looks like, I guess, if anyone even cares about that. Yeah, Raichu is X and Y. Yeah, so there's Mega Absol Z, Mega Lucario Z, Mega Garchomp Z with, like, the wings. Are those the only 3? I think those are the only 3. Tatsugiri has 3 Mega forms, apparently. Mega Tatsugiri Curly, Mega Tatsugiri Droopy, and Mega Tatsugiri Stretchy. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Oh, my favorite Pokemon is Mega Tatsugiri Droopy. Or Curly, whatever. Those are literally the only 3, I think. Garchomp, Lucario, and Absol. You want to engage with, like, the special mechanics here. You have to use one of those 3. But yeah. Yeah, Raichu's just X and Y. Minor spoiler, Mega Lucario Z is very late game. Oh, well. Just put Z at the end of every mod's name in the Discord. Mythic Z now. If you want to try out Z Mega Evolution, have your Absol hold the Absolite Z Stone. Even test against Laban and Gwyn right now. Maybe. So, like, kind of like that Rocky helmet there. Here, I don't know. Oh my god, they all went into this box, damn it. Here, and then, like, get him out of here. I don't need him here. There we go. This box is gonna be, like, my actual more important Pokemon and stuff. I think. I don't know what the hell they're doing here. I'll figure it out sometime later. Here, if I do this, you are higher level. You have unique mechanics and you can Mega Evolve. Huh. Yeah, so normal Mega names there. Indeed. Moves? I don't know. Can you... Oh. Wait. Would I just be able to, like, switch out and then my opponents just die? Is that a thing that you could just do? Shadow Claw. You have Swords Dance as well there. I like Swords Dance being there, generally speaking. You have freaking Phantom Force? Use your attacks by disappearing into the shadows for a short time, then surfacing at strike targets. Huh. Yeah, that one has its whole low cooldown thingamabob. I do want that, Night Slash for sure. Night Slash. And then say... Future Sight, Perish Song. Or maybe just, like, the fast option. I don't know, hold on. Where's Shadow Sneak? With a super low cooldown. Maybe I do something like that for now? I don't know. But yeah. How many games until we get Mega Alola and XX Raichu XXZ? Looks like something you'd see as, like, some sort of kid's Roblox handle. How does anyone expect to keep track of their naming convention at this point? Who knows? Also, look, I'm actually not going to forget to do this time. Let's try it. Absolite Z. Now hold on, the Absolite Z Stone. Why is it not sorted with Absolite? Is it because it's the DLC one? Because, yeah, I have the Absolite right there. I don't know. Let's see what this is like. And then I'll update my layout when I know properly what the hell I'm doing here. Oh, I forgot to switch to... Let's go! Are we doing this? No. We don't battle. I'd like to leave. Do I have Mega Juice? How do I tell if I have Mega Juice already? I sure don't have Mega Juice already. So I better fill it up some other way first and foremost. So, like, I don't know. Floridator here. Let's go! Was that a different camera angle than the last time, or am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. Let's go! Okay, yeah, it is the same thing there. Almost as nonsensical as Intel's new CPU names. I'm going to win, so I can leave and get some peace. Yeah, we'll see this Mega Absol Z here. You're challenged by Sisters in Suffering, Laban and Gwyn. Yeah, what is with these red circles? I don't know what it means. Intel Core 7 processor 251 Ti. What the fuck does this mean? I ask myself that all the time when I look at, you know, any computer part names. Not any, but like, you know, GPUs, CPUs, stuff like that. Oh, I'm already maxed out of Mega Juice, I see. Okay, well, I do this then. And then, here, now my only weakness is gonna be Fairy. That's the case. One-winged angel. Sephiroth. Oh, I can't name you Sephiroth, you're a she. Damn it. Oh my god. Please, open the menu. I've been mashing this for 3 business days. Holy shit, come on. Well. I should have used Swords Dance first because of how fast this goes down. Why not? Open the menu, open the menu. Well, I've been trying to open the menu to heal ever since I first took damage, and I literally could not. Time for our secret weapon. Mega Evolve so we can drag these kids straight Gallagay. MD laptops are just as bad in CPU names now. Oh. Well. I tried there. I don't know, do a smidge of this. AMD Ryzen AI 9 Pro HX 375. What the fuck are these names? Yeah, again, I feel the same when I look at things like even just graphics cards. I have no idea what the hell the names mean. Bigger number, it's typically better. I know. And that there's series with like 1,000 series, 2,000 series, 3,000, at least with NVIDIA. I don't know about AMD GPUs. Chandelure, Mega Evolve. Finish them. YMCA. Alright, well. Let's see here. Chandelure with the 2 different colored eyes. Can I target, please? That'd be great. Along with the AMD Ryzen 7 9700X. I don't know what that means. Victory. A bunch of monies. Wish we won that one. Winning is what gives a key to battle real meaning after all. Your Pokemon shine with justice. That goes for both of you. Having another trainer at your side makes it much easier to keep a cool head in battle. I don't know if I could say the same thing when I'm playing Smash Doubles. Maybe, to an extent. But we still lost. My apologies, Gwyn. Take full responsibility. I'm just happy I got to team up with someone other than Ivor. Now, back to the matter at hand. I came here because I need to find Miss Ansha. Who's... As I said, Lady Jacinth cares a great deal for her. If something were to happen to Miss Ansha, I shudder to think of the consequences. I don't care what happens to me. Well, no, I do care what happens to me, but I care more about my duty as her bodyguard. So, I've just been here the entire time. Gwyn tried to tell you. Hello. 9,000 in the series, 700 is like the in-series tier for Ryzen 7 is either 7 or 8. Okay. What? I told you. Oh, got it. My blood must have really been pounding in my head. Well, what matters is that Miss Ansha's safe. Thank goodness for that. At least I can rest easy knowing she's in the capable hands of Team MZ. Will I seem to be alright with that, do you think? That is the question. I'm sure Lady Jacinth would prefer to have Miss Ansha at Hotel Rishishime, but Lady Jacinth can be quite overprotective. I'm sure Miss Ansha would feel cooped up. I cannot abandon my donuts. I've got to keep working on them. My dream depends on it. Very well, then. Miss Ansha, feel free to remain here. If anyone asks, I'll tell them you're still in your room at Hotel Rishime. However, I must insist that this matter be kept secret from Lady Asinth. If she finds out, it'll be your heads on the chopping block, Team MC. I'll take my leave. Best of luck, and work hard at your donut craft, Miss Ansha. Alright, time to head back. I'm impressed, Laban. That was very considerate of you. You're too easily impressed. We're not all like Ivor, you know. But yeah. Okay. It makes sense if you're so nerdy you understand how they put extra cash on the CPU, and it's confusing as fuck to everyone else. Yeah, like me. You better not let Yassine find out about this, or she'll shut Ansa in a Yassine zone. Laban arrives with a bang, complete. Florence, I need you, that team leader of yours, and Miss Megastones to come to my office. I would go for like a food break and like munch while I'm playing, but I'm just reading constantly. So, I overheard. Let's go. Hopefully this means they figured out something new to tell us. CPU is a Ryzen 7 7800 X3D, 7000 series, higher power, 8 core with lots of cache. It's a code that once you learn it is readable. Okay, so yeah, it is something that truly means something then. Our hotel is remarkably busy for how few guests we have. Guess we'll see you later, Florence. Hyperspace mission number 3. Hyperspace survey number 2. Oh, that's not confusing at all. Alright. Figure out what the hell is going on there. Do we want to keep Absol in the party? Because we gotta... This is literally my only option right now when it comes to having, like, the big DPS. And it might help carry me through. Let's be higher level. And I think I already have an Absol on the layout. You kind of fill the niche of being, like, my Dark type there. Dark Ghost is really good defensively. Your only weakness is Fairy. Is it AI 9 Pro HX 375 is confusing? What makes it Pro? Why is it a 375? 300 is a series. Why is a Ryzen AI 9 tiered as a 7? That's only reserved for Ryzen 7s. I couldn't tell you. Do I still have a... I still have this on my layout in that slot is what I had. If I literally just like, whoop, I did not mean to rotate there. I have this already, is the case. It's Abigail, but this is a different Absol is the thing. I feel like I can always pull out Abigail, but she's really quite low level. And then the, where the heck is... Here we go. If I do that or something. Well, we can always do that, but like, we might need a new name. That's what we might need to do. And then in my other 2 slots here, I'm going to want to put in a freaking Galissapog. And then probably a Staraptor. That might take a little bit of a hot second. They ruined their naming convention. It's so bad. We haven't had anyone redeem name a Pokemon in case anyone has any feelings about a Pokemon here. Because I don't know what to do. I could do like some sort of Sephiroth one-winged angel reference here. What with the whole... theme you got going on there with the one wing. I think that one-winged angel has like Latin lyrics. Is there any Latin word in one-winged angel that sounds kind of cool? Mythic Redeem name a Pokemon. One-winged angel lyrics. I'm name the new Absol Abigail. Shouldn't we differentiate it from the last one in some way? You could always say Abby or something like that. Yeah, with all these words here. Abigail 2 Electric Boogaloo. I guess I did do like a name design for Abigail there. I thought I just did like basic text in the in OBS, but clearly I didn't. What if we say Absolgale? That sounds so silly, but like what if we do that? Absagale. I don't know. I don't know what the heck, how you even pronounce a lot of these Latin words. Genova? We can always go Genova. Spell Abigail like a dork. Abigail. Here, do I have... I don't think I even have the project open right now for the thing. But like, here. Oh yeah, I still have this open in my in my software. This was the last thing that I was editing in this, into this. Here, where the heck is my file for the names? Pokemon Legends ZA folder. And then it should be a thing here, names. If I double click this. Moonlight. Mythic did redeem the name of Pokemon thing, though. To be fair. Yeah, I'm still missing so many fonts ever since the great, like, drive purge. Let's see here. So that was the most recent one that I'd worked on there. I was sampling colors from, like, the flag of Texas and stuff here. Maybe I'll actually do this layout or something here. Turn that off for a hot second. Getting some references of actual bluebonnets. Yeah, I guess I never grouped that together. Bluebonnet. There we go. Like, do Abigail and use the font from Inscription? I was literally just gonna, like, move this L over and then, Inscription font. Inscription font. Font used in the majority of the first section. Inscription dialogue, font struct. This? Probably not this, right? I don't know anything about Inscription. The Absol's a dude, name it Abel. Nope, female Absol again. Fonts are used in Inscription. Do you want something that's like that kind of thing? What font are you looking for here? That looks right. The pixelated one? This? Are you saying, or like which one? This? Which is being referred to here? I don't know when it comes to like stream delay stuff. I have no idea here. Chapter 1 Inscription font? I don't see anything that says Chapter 1 here, but like, it is pixelated. Oh, this is from Act 2 of Inscription. Okay, fine, I can do that. Sure. Yep. Sure do. Open type font. There we go. And then, go to Downloads folder. Like this. Inscription dialogue. I wonder how many people have bought WinRAR. Oop. Just drag that into the Downloads folder. So, oh, that is not right. It doesn't look like. How about true type font? What the heck? One from one or more of the acts. Whoops, come on. Inscription dialogue TTF. Let's see it here. Does this look any different? Look at this. I did it before WinRAR even said the thing or Bob. That looks better. I guess OTF just wasn't working for some reason. Was the case. I'm gonna have to restart this now. Here, just save that. I don't need to save this. Goodbye. It achieved its purpose. You'll have to restart it when you download new fonts. This is how it goes. So it actually loads the new fonts. What the hell was this font called that I just did? Here, whoops. Inscription dialogue.ttf. Hold on, just being finicky and weird. Let's just open it from here. So I'll do. Got the inscription font working on Linux. Actually, it's a font I use on the Nintendo DS cartridge holder. Okay. Nice, nice. Here, this one is going to be Abigail. It's going to be the case. We set this to inscription dialogue. Why did I not do it? Come on. Inscription dialogue. Like that? Well. Legally distinct now. And then, like, do I still have that one page open? I do. But yeah. I already read that one. What the heck is wrong with me? Copy image of this Mega Absol Z. Boop. And then, we're gonna do something like, tell you what. Putting my controller down. You know what? Legally distinct, that's right. Let's put my holiday stream playlist while we're dicking around with this. That's what we'll do. What do we want to listen to right now? And then I'll just put it on shuffle. How about this Sensing Cantian X and Y Snowbell City remix? Let's do that. Love that one. It's really good. I love all of Sense and Cancion's wintry holiday kind of themed remixes. They're really good. Ugh, better actually sit up in my chair here. See my... Whoops. I'm getting mixed up with other software now. Because now it's been a hot second since doing this. So, I'm going to set a general color scheme. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Like, I'm no, like, pro graphic designer. But, gotta do something just basic, you know. Quite literally, using basic brushes. Here, let's see. Let's go ahead and sample that. So, we'll set, like, a general back color of this. Is what we'll do. Like that. We'll get, some lighter kind of segments. Like, I don't know, sample that or something. I don't know. I actually want to move that down a little bit. It's gonna be real dark here. Maybe I should just generally brighten up the whole thing. Which maybe I will. So maybe sample this gray. And then we can have, like, this or something. I don't know. Do something along those lines. Make the L raid like the last one I blew up. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was going to set, like, this basic background color first. That's what I was going to do. I was going to sample those colors from here then. This is what I figured I would probably do. So, let's kind of follow the same kind of shading scheme as this, if I can. Where it's like, we do this. The really dark at the bottom. I'm going to have to do a layer underneath. And then, kinda a little bit darker. Or maybe, like, right around the middle here. Fuck that E. The L gets a special treatment. Yeah, I think that it's fitting for the L to be getting this more special treatment there. And we grab, like, the brighter stuff out here. And we can literally just do this. Like that. And it's kind of following the general shading scheme and all that. We have a red eye here. Is there some way that I could play into that? Like, have behind the letter in some way? Or would that look ugly? There's a chance that might look ugly. But, I don't know. Because it's kind of a cool red eye there. We do something like that. And it's kind of striking. The dot on the eye. I could do that. Could do it that way. You are right. Here. For the red eye. Because it would be on the eye. You right. I do get it. Grab a bit of a darker shade here or something. And then say... I don't know, do something like that-ish. Oh, that could be kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know what else I could play into here necessarily. Like, this is pretty basic, but I mean, it gets the point across. I feel like. But, you know, with some of these other title cards I've made, I do kind of want to go a little bit harder. I just don't know how. One thing I could do. Is I could try something like, put a banana behind it. I'm not putting a banana behind it for scale. What is the outline on this? 8 pixels. In which case, 8 pixel brush. Black in color. Let's see here. This one here. Put like this along the backing or something. That might be kind of cool. Let's see here. So on the brush, new layer. I said black, please. You can make it an emo banana. I don't know that I necessarily want to make it an emo banana here. Here, look at this. Easy peasy. I can do something kind of cool like this. Let's do something like that. How about? And then I've got this shape that I can play around with if I want. If I want to sample some colors from here, yeah, maybe I'll just like trace over it and do like some color shenanigans here. Because then I can do something like this-ish. Don't know if I need much more in the way of shading there. Maybe I'll do like some darker patches. Something like that. Like can do something like this. Maybe it'll add like another level of detail or something in there in an area that you're barely gonna see. Sure, something like that. That looks kind of cool, right? Maybe something or other. And then I go ahead and group these. Turn that off. I just drew on the wrong friggin' layer, didn't I? Oh, no, it's not that I didn't draw on the right layer. It's that the background was still comprised of the color from this. I hadn't filled it in yet. That actually makes a lot more sense. Whoops. Silly me. Sometimes it be like that. You know what? Get this out of here. I can't see what the hell I'm doing. I can't see it. But yeah. Now if you use an Absol and Auras, I will name it Abigail too. Yeah, when the day eventually comes. Is now going to become the rule, huh? Well, we have the return of Abigail. I'll find another spelling of it. Just have to do like all the variants of Abby. Or something like that. I'm gonna have to do. Here, sure, do that. There, we have this shape now. Turn this back on. And then maybe this goes like behind or something. Well, that could be kind of cool. I don't know. Move that down a little smidge. And this, we have it like that. I'm going to copy paste. I'm going to go ahead and flip horizontal. Like the Elden Ring final boss theme, but it's a holiday remix. I forgot this was in my holiday playlist until the other day. And it cracks me up a little bit. Can I reserve a Pokemon to name? What kind of Pokemon do you want to name? It's not Absol Mythic, don't worry. Is there some Pokemon that I catch later in the DLC or something? And you want to reserve one? There, look, that looks kind of cool on the ends, right? I would think. It's a holiday remix of the final battle from Elden Ring. I want a Garchomp. Well, if I see a Garchomp around, I can try and capture one. I'm going to sample this color really quickly. So I'm going to try something a little bit different here. I haven't tried one of these in a little while. Outer glow of this color. That kind of purpley. It's not doing anything. I select the right thing. Yeah, I sure did. Never mind on the outer glow. Outer glow the group. Get that out of here. Still not doing anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's more like it. We can do something kind of like that. And that kind of also comprises like the whole ghost type part too. Looks kind of cool. Maybe the next one will be Abigail. Just all the vowels. Maybe. Maybe you'll have to do something like that. There we go. Look at that. That's not too bad. That was that one for reference. But that's basically a gist of how I make some of these title cards. Is how it goes. I don't know if there's anything else that I should sample and try to, like, build off of. Or anything like that. I think that might be kind of cool. I don't know. What you think? That look kind of neat-ish. I don't know. Graphic design is my passion. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and save that. We have Abigail. Not to be confused with Abigail. These are two very different Pokemon. They're very different megas. Export that. Here we go. Oop. Oh, yeah. Here. Oop. No, not game footage. Playthroughs. Oop. Abigail. Not to be confused there. Lacks banana, but otherwise great. We can put in a dark banana. Wait a second. Something else that I could actually do for reference now that I think about it. I don't know why I didn't think about it before. I'll also be a little bit sick. Is if the L itself kind of goes into that or something. I don't know. That'd be cool, right? Maybe. Hold on. Just got a little bit of an idea here is all. Give me a black color. Abigail's sweet and innocent, while Abigail is emo goth AF. Yep. Here. Draw something generally here. Yeah, they're twins, but they took very different routes in life. What the hell is going on here with this anyway? Is it like a weird... that kind of thing? Hold on. I need to see what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, just something like that. How about? I want to go thinner on those, actually. I mean, you won't be able to notice it when it's a tiny thing on a layout anyway, but, like... you know, maybe do something like this. Maybe not even fully connect the lines. And kind of end there-ish. I don't know. So then, I guess it's going to end up being connected here anyway, the way that this is going. We got a bit of a Christmas medley going on here. This is probably one of the Glitch X City remixes. Here, I do something like that-ish. I don't know. What the hell kind of... whoops, what? I did not mean to delete that whole layer. That was not my intention. Thank goodness for undo buttons, huh? Because my good gracious. But yeah, Abigail goes to the library. Abigail starts bar fights at 1 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, to get through this apparently quite grindy DLC, we're gonna need to go down the evil route. What we're gonna have to do here. Here, something along these lines. And then, quite literally. Actually. Is that a smaller spike? Guess so. That's what it kind of looks like there. That's what's going on with this design. So I do something like that. A lot of this might not even be, you know, visible. Here, let me do something like this. The bottom part isn't going to be visible anyway, so who cares? But yeah. Abigail would fuckle with Shuckle. Probably would, huh? I imagine she probably would. Oop. My computer's lagging a little, but my CPU's apparently being maxed out. A little surprising, but what you gonna do? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about doing this before. This is kind of a cool idea. Right. Something or other like that. There. And then, we do something like this. I'm getting messages. Let's check if they're important here. Okay. Let's just see. I already sampled that. Just do something like that. General line across. Might have gone a little bit outside there, but that's okay. Let's do something kind of basic here is all. Doesn't need to be too crazy or anything. Do that on the insides here a little bit. Then I can do something like this maybe. Where we do a bit lighter across the tops. Okay. Something like that. And then I think we just generally fill in the rest. Is what we do here. Like this. And we have this little setup here. But yeah, CPU upgrade would be really affordable for you, actually. There's these Gen i7s and i9s are known for failing a lot, so they're cheap as hell to buy. I did just upgrade my PC core not too long ago, I thought. Like maybe it was late last year, I don't remember. And I had to upgrade my motherboard as well. And I should have upgraded to one with DDR5 RAM when I only realized after the fact that my cousin had just spare DDR5 RAM sitting around. That I didn't quite realize at the time. I could literally just do something like this. That's what I could do. The glow is going to be a little bit cut off. I have a 13th gen i5, don't need a new motherboard to go to a failure-prone 13th gen i7 or i9. You're saying just upgrade the core there. Maybe one day, but this is working okay for now, so I'll make do. Maybe have a little bit of the black kind of sticking out there. Yeah, maybe we do something like that. Then there's a little bit of extra detail. Sure, I don't know. Here, go ahead and overwrite that one. Yeah, quite the contrast, huh? Go ahead and do that. Turn off display capture. Go over to this layout. Let's see here. And then Abigail. No, not Abigail. Abigail. 1. Let's see here. If you upgrade your i5, you have the highest tier 13th gen Intel CPU that doesn't fry itself as you use it. Okay, it's okay for now. It should be alright, I think. Let's see here. I can go ahead and add this. A little bit of a contrast to what we had before, huh? I'm just gonna pull this up as like a full preview on my main monitor here so it's easier to tell the little things that I'm doing. Look across my monitors as best I can. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. I don't know. For the Mega Absol Z fans out there. Could be neat. Copy that. Paste duplicate. Go ahead and rename this to 2. Filters. Color correction. Turn the brightness down. Change that to 0.9 opacity. Move that on top of the other. Move this over. I think I went 1, 2, 3 to the right and then 1, 2 down. That's what I did. Might be more with those. 4 right, 3 down. 5 right, 3 down. Maybe something like that. I don't know. And then we move this on top of where the other thing should be. Right here. I can turn those off. And then boop, we have that. Abigail. Is that horn thing like in the way at all? Also, does Mega Absol Z have one of those horns on both sides? Yeah, but it's smaller on the right side. Dang it. Because I was just now looking at the horn of like Absol down there, or the whatever the heck. And it's not the same size on both sides, so maybe I shouldn't have equal size of the thing. Because like, look, it is distinctly smaller on this side. Gosh dang it, man. There, that's a little bit more accurate. It might not let me if it's open in OBS. Wow, it let me. Okay, but I'm gonna have to delete this, and, no, actually, I don't think I have to. I think it just updates immediately. Hold on. Preview this on my full screen. Oh, yeah, that updated. Okay. Cool. Don't have to redo all the things here. So, might just be kind of good to go there now. But yeah, does that one horn block any text? It does. I need the chat to be on top of the Pokemon now. Where the heck is my chat source? LCA chat. Let's go ahead and move that up so it's on top of all my Pokemon sources. Like this. There we go. There. Now the chat rests on top. We good. There. Layout update. We have one new party member for the DLC. Is what we have. Abigail is what we've got here. Alright, Sunny Shore City remix by, I can't pronounce this name here, but, you know, for the sake of covering my ass, in case anyone on YouTube wants to know what that is, there's a couple previous ones I missed. This last one was Pokemon Crystal Medley 2012 by Glitch X City. This one was the Radagon of the Golden Order by Lil Mochida. And just covering my ass in case there's, like, you know, lack of credit and stuff. I always like to be on that. Earthbound Snowman by Shane Mesa on Game Chops. Oh. There we go. Anyway, I want these two slots to be kind of a Galissapod. And, Staraptor here, because apparently Staraptor got a new Mega, and that's like one of my first Pokemon. I would have gladly brought over like one of my Lins from one of my previous playthroughs, but I can't do that. So I think I'll probably do that and then just have like a set of 3 starters this way, or something or other. So I might just do. Wait, I didn't even rename here, did I? Here. How do I? Summary, right? Change nickname. You are Abigail. With a ghost typing there that you've got. There we go. The legally distinct Absol here. Oh my god, can I give you a hat? Oh my god. Almost. It is very close. Could just get a Absol with a hat. That's what I could do. So what the heck I'm supposed to do now is go there and check in with the Rust Syndicate. And then they're gonna send me to go do more friggin' stuff. There's Eevees there, apparently. I don't know what the hell a lot of these are. There's Mudkips. Rumor has it the next gen Ryzen CPUs are going to go up in core count. Take it with a grain of salt, but the next Ryzen 11,000 series should have 12 cores on the Ryzen 7 and still be on socket AM5. If true, that's exciting. I'm gonna pretend I know what all that means there. I mean, I build all my own PCs, and when I do look into, like, what these things mean. And then, when I'm not building my PCs anymore, it's gone from my brain. I don't take the time to, like, continue to be updated on what the heck is going on. It's gonzo. I am thinking that I might just use this as a good BRB break. It's 5:33 now. I am getting a bit hungry. I'll probably still do a little bit of this game. Probably keep on playing a little bit farther, but man, it's gonna be the same general gist of go fulfill the objectives in the holes. That's basically the equivalent of the ZA Royale. Go take on the Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon over and over and over again, isn't it? Yeah, we'll see. I'll play a little bit more. I'm gonna come back with some leftover Christmas food, I'm thinking here. That's what I'ma probably do. Because, yeah, that would be quite tasty right now. I'm feeling a decent bit hungry. So, let's fuel up, because I'm in it for a little bit of a long haul with stuff today. Again, I thought at first, like, oh, maybe I'll just go hard on, like, the Mega World Dimension, whatever the heck DLC tonight. But I don't think that I can do this start to finish in one sitting. I'm going to lose my mind if I try. AMD uses sockets for a long time. Socket AM5 is used for Ryzen 7000 and 9000 series processors. Supposedly, the next gen should be on AM5 too. Again, I don't know exactly what all these things mean. I would know when, you know, I look into these things. Just zoom ahead of my playlist here again, because I'll get my playlist here playing while I'm gone. It's not pausing, because my computer's being friggin' weird. Alright. I'm gonna BRB here. I'm gonna grab some food. I'll show you some of the Christmas dinner, I suppose. And then we'll do a little bit of the grind. And then we'll probably switch games. And I'll probably just put it to a vote for what the heck I should switch to. Because I don't know. I'll be back soon.